Eminem's ex-wife Kim Scott was rushed to a Michigan hospital late last month following a suicide attempt, a day after she had just laid her mother to rest. Scott was distraught when police showed up at her home on July 30, with paramedics unable to take her vitals because she was so violent, leading officials to restrain her, TMZ reported. The 46-year-old was found with cuts on the back of her leg and blood on the floor. Scott, who shares biological daughter Haley Jade with the rapper, was taken to the hospital for medical and psychological evaluation but is reported to be recovering back at home. A few days before Scott's attempt, her mother, Kathleen Sluck, died at the age of 65 on July 23, according to her obituary. Kathleen was an exceptional mom to her two daughters, Kim and Dawn, and was overjoyed to become a grandmother to her grandchildren, Elena, Adam, Haley, Stevie, PJ, and Parker. The statement read, noting her funeral would be held on July 29. Kathleen adored the holidays with her family, where she would make one of her many fantastic homemade meals. Kathleen will be forever remembered for being a loving wife, mother, grandmother, and friend to all who loved her. The Daily Beast confirmed that a funeral took place for Sluck at Lee Eleanor Funeral Home on July 29. It's unclear if Sluck's death was sudden, but according to photos posted by family members in recent months, Sluck was using a wheelchair and seen with what appears to be a hospital ID bracelet on her wrist. Scott married her teenage sweetheart Eminem, born Marshall Mathers III, in 1999 after meeting the Detroit-area 15-year-old rapper when she was around the age of 13. However, after a long, tumultuous relationship, the two divorced in 2001. They briefly reconciled and remarried in January 2006 but split for good that April. Throughout the years, Scott has struggled with addiction, being arrested a handful of times for possession of illegal substances. In 2007, she told Dr. Keith Abloh on his talk show that she previously tried to take her life in 2000 after hearing Eminem perform his song, Kim, about his hate for her and beating up a blow-up doll that looked like her in front of a crowd. Seeing the crowd's response and everybody cheering, singing the words and laughing, and it just felt like everyone was staring at me, Scott said. I knew that it was about me, and that night I went home and I tried to commit suicide. In 2015, she claimed she intentionally rammed her car into a telephone pole after consuming alcohol and taking prescription pills. I sat at the end of a road where I knew that no one else but myself would get hurt, she told a radio show. I never expected to make it out of that alive. I apologized immensely. I did not even expect to make it through that, and I told police that I tried to do this on purpose. So far, none of Scott's family members have directly addressed her hospitalization or Sluck's recent passing. Her niece Elena, whose mother is Scott's late sister Dawn, only referenced having a long stressful week on August 1. Dawn died at age 40 from a reported drug overdose in 2016, with Scott writing a tribute to her twin, saying, "Half of me is gone, I kept a light lit for her, hoping she'd find her way back to me." If you or a loved one are struggling with suicidal thoughts, please reach out to the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline at 1-800-273-TALK 8255, or contact the crisis text line by texting TALK to 741741.